Hey guys, and welcome back to Snookerview Farm Almost Live. This week what we're going to be talking about is, knife sharpening, which I've had some questions about that. I'm going to talk about how schooling went for me this week. And then I've got a couple of questions for you guys, and then we're going to I'm going to teach you guys what all the primals are on a front and hind quarter of beef. So let's get on to it here. First up is knife sharpening. First up is what I carry on my person when I'm on the cutting floor. Just give me a second here. This is steel for truing your knives or making the blades straight. This sharpener is a fine coarse or a fine blade sharpener and a coarse sharpen, which I'll show you guys how to do that in a second here. And of course this thing is called a scabbard, and that holds your knives. And this of course is how I get it around my waist and keep this on my side. And in my scabbard I have this, I think it's 8-inch, maybe? Yeah, 8-inch bone. This is called a boning knife, and it's a Victorinox. See that? It's a Victorinox. It's got a decent blade on it. And this knife is my fault. Nobody got hurt, thankfully. This boning knife is 8-inch boning knife. Yeah. And this steak knife is 10-inch. Same brand. Not sure if you guys see that or not, but it's a Victorinox. And it's sharp, which is good. Well, sort of. Alright. Now, just give me a second here. Let's see. Just give me a second here. I'll grab something else. I will put this here and run it through. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Now after I do that, it's not too bad, but just to be sure, I go through the fine sharpener too, making sure not to run the blade across the table too many times. That's not too bad. And then for this, you want your knife at a 45-degree angle. And just run it down along the blade. Equally, of course. That's about how I had it. Alright, then safely, without cutting yourself, put that away. And then grab your 8-inch boning knife. Do the same thing. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. That's pretty decently sharp. Now, same thing. You hear that kind of echoing sound? That's what you want. See, that's the angle you want. Oh, sometimes I do that, which I just correct it. Perfect. Alright. Now, and if you guys have any other questions on that, don't be afraid to leave it in the comment section. How Skype schooling went this week. Well, the Skype part of it didn't go very well because I kind of didn't have my laptop. I was doing it all on my iPad, which was a pain. But I did manage to get on a call with one of my classmates and study a little bit that way. And then at the end of the week, like on Friday, I took one test twice. It was a seafood test. I took it once and I got 68. I took it again, like a couple hours later, and I got 76%. So that bumped me up to 69. So that's good. And I've got another week to do it before it goes south. Or if it does. I'm hoping I pass this, and I'm going to. I just have to put in a lot of work this week. Alright, let's move on to the questions part for you guys. Okay, first of all, would these almost live things be better live? Leave your answer in the comments. For all you guys out there that might be YouTubers, does it matter how many subscribers you have to go live? If you guys know that, put your guys' answer down in the bottom. And and other than the beef, which I'll have to see if I can find here, give me a second. No, bunch of hogs right here. Now if you guys want, again, put this in the comments, but I can, on my next video, have a picture of these. I gotta see backwards here. No, this isn't gonna work. But basically, this is what's called the flank, or what's called the shank, which that's used for trim or hamburger and stewing beef. B is the sirloin tip, and that's used for steaks and roasts. This little thing here is called the flank, and that's good for mainly trim, but there's one set of roasts, or there's one steak that you can get out of it. There's 3 lines here. That's the outside round and heel of round, and G, which is again there, is the inside round. And those are both used for roasts and steaks. And where else? Oh, this I believe is the sirloin butt. And J right here is the, what is it? It's the short line. And that's used for steaks and roasts as well. Now for the foreshank, or 4/4, as it might be called. This one might be even harder to read, but C, which is here, is the brisket point. D is the brisket plate. What is E? E is cross rib, which is of course ribs and roasts. R is a foreshank, which is the exact same thing as a hind shank. 7 bone rib is right here. 7 bone rib, and that has your prime rib roast, your ribeye grilling steaks, and of course your standing rib oven roasts. L is of course here. I just passed my finger. M is this middle. That's your blade, which is fantastic roasts for pot roasts and oven roasts. Your neck, that's of course here where the head's attached. That is, or here, that's your neck, and that's just trim or hamburger. And actually you can get some roasts out of it. And P, which is here, that is your shoulder arm roast, which is, yeah, shoulder arm pot roasts. boneless or bone-in, and your arm chuck steaks, which actually I've never heard that term before, but that was in my book, so I thought I'd do it that way. So yeah, guys, thanks for joining us today, and keep coming back to Snookerview Farm, almost live. We'll see you next week. Oh, don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, and share. Have a good one.